Good morning, everybody. It's Bill, Competition Cars, and this morning we have this beautiful 1965 Cadillac Eldorado convertible with what I believe, or I've been told, was 25,000 miles. I'll tell you the story behind it. And my mindset is if I don't have a bunch of documentation, then I'm going to tell you what I was told, tell you what I know, and you take that with a grain of salt and you be the judge. But this was a one family owned car. Granddad bought it brand new in 65. He kept it for many years. Stayed in the garage, stayed with the family. He passes. The grandson winds up with it. And my buddy Mark Manuza helps me. And actually, Mark and Mark up in New Jersey find this car, get it for us, and here we are. Mark did a total repaint on the car. It had original paint that was kind of starting to fail in various areas. So he put a beautiful paint job on it. There are going to be some flaws here and there, I'll point out. It's going to be really hard to see. But when, I do a full paint correction, even though the paint job is, fairly new, it was done, I guess, less than 30 days ago. Car covers get put on it, they get dusty, they get scratched, micro scratches. So I go around and hit every inch of these cars. And when you're on the car and doing a paint correction, then you can really start seeing if there's any flaws or imperfections in the paint. So we'll point those out, even though they're so minute, you can barely see them. And I don't know that you'll even see them in the video, but I do like to point that stuff out. The body is laser straight. I don't see any evidence of rust anywhere on this car. We'll get you an undercarriage video soon. Beautiful top. So here's what I think is what I believe is new versus what's original. Wheels and tires are new. Top is new. Paint is new. The chrome appears to be original and untouched. And that's what leads me to believe it's a 25,000 mile car, because everything that's not been redone on the car still looks very presentable and nice, okay? We'll do the interior video. It looks like it's got new carpet, but it appears to be the seats, which are leather, are original seats from what I can tell. If they're not original, they were done a long time ago and still had that original look to them. So we'll put a question mark by that. But if you look at the chrome and the bright work, it's mostly very, very nice. If I see any patina, I will point that out. But if you look at the bumpers look good. The headlight bezels look good. The trim on the top of the fenders look great. Up on there looks nice. I don't see any corrosion or rust or anything like that. Tail's got the original grille. Still pollen season here, guys, so I'm a little sniffly still, unfortunately. Again, a little bit of pitting here on this bezel. This one actually looks much more clear, but a tiny bit there. So little odds and ends. And again, that's what leads me to believe that this is a true 25,000 mile car. And again, without proper documentation, I hate to guarantee anything. So I'm just telling you what we were told by the original owner. Antenna does work. The radio does work. The bright work around the windshield looks great. All the bright work on the windshield and that cowl looks great. Excuse me with the sniffling. Now, as far as imperfections in the paint, again, there's very little, but I don't think you're going to see it. Door handles, a little bit of patina, nothing crazy. Same with the belt moldings on the doors, just a little bit of patina. Does have some new rubbers here and there. Door rubbers. So let me see if I can find, okay, so perfect example. And I don't know that you're gonna pick this up, and you have to really look, and it has to be under fluorescent light. There's some sand marks under the clear that I couldn't get to. So what that tells me is, I guess when they sanded the body and prepped it and primered it, it wasn't smooth all the way out like it should have been, easy to miss, but you can see some sand marks. And again, guys, I'm being so picky. I just don't want you to get the car and go, why didn't you tell me about those sand marks? But you have to really bob and weave and look hard to see them. And I'm being, again, overly picky. Looks like after the car was painted, something caused a little bit of something dripped on the paint, looks like here. So from here to here, right here, again, really minor, you got this little, you can see it, you can clearly see it. So you got that. I thought about wet sanding and buffing it, but I don't want to aggravate it and cause a problem. And you got that same issue here, a couple of little minor spots along this top deck. I mean, you got a cutoff point if you wanted to redo it, be super picky. But again, I'm being overly picky. Looks like there was a touch up here where when they put these moldings on, they must have chipped the paint. So there's a touch up there. There's another small touch up there. Again, very minor. something that you're not gonna notice unless you're really inspecting this car very heavily. Excuse me, guys, it's so annoying. There might be some other various areas that has some of those sand marks under like here, I can see here. In this area, you can see they did some sanding here. And again, it's not really, you can see a little flutter right there. And I'm being so damn picky, guys, but I need to be, because most of you guys are not coming in person to buy this car. You're basing your decision on my description of the car. So if I see something, you're going to know about it, period, end of story. No matter how small or how big or whatever. Again, there might be some other areas here and there that have that same small areas of sanding marks that you can see if you really, really study it and get it under fluorescent light. Outside, you'll never see it. You go to a car show, you never see it. And again, I'm just really being overly picky. No surprises. Wheels and tires are new. Now, these rear taillight areas, there is some minor pitting there. A little bit of a scuff here, okay? Down here as well. So you can tell it's an original piece. A little bit of micro scratching and some pitting on this back bumper. So if you're looking for perfection, you know, this car has some flaws in it. It's not a #1 concourse car, not representing it to be a concourse car, but it's a beautiful car. Scuff here on the side, I point out in the picture gallery as well. Beautiful car that looks good, runs good, air's cold. We made every effort to go through the car. You know, once Mark got it for us and did the paint work and the cosmetics, then we got it here to Myrtle Beach and fixed the air conditioning, fixed the power window, little odds and ends, put a new battery, you know, things that the car just needed from being old and sitting. Put a very thorough detail. So there's the exterior, guys. It's a true assessment of what this car is. It's a lot of eye appeal. I mean, it looks very show car quality to me, but again, it's my job to nitpick these cars and show you every little thing. Like this grille, probably should take it and repaint this back area. This panel behind here just has some fading, but again, I mean, it's not terrible looking, but if you want to be a perfectionist, and some of you guys buy these cars and don't want to do a thing, and some of you guys want to tinker a little bit. So there are just a few little minor things you could do to bring this one to the next level, but it is gorgeous. It looks the part. You know, I mean, these cars I've seen them anywhere from, you know, $140,000 and down. So check it out. Any questions, put them in the comment section. You're going to see this on YouTube first. It will be live on Bring a Trailer soon. And we're bringing it to sale, guys. Enjoy the video. Have a great day.